I'm going to say it. He looks super hot in a hat. Whether it's a baseball cap forward or backwards.
He is a pastor.
Yeah, a hot pastor.
Happy chaos, that's our song. Loud and wild, but where we belong. Life's a sermon, love's the verse. Blessings big and a little reverse. Happy chaos, yeah, bring it on.
He's walking in true cowboy fashion.
You know what? I'm just giving in. Cowboy hat, belt buckle. You all ain't going to recognize me on Sunday.
No, we want to recognize
No, you're not
you.
going to recognize me. No, I'm going to go full beard. I'm going to wear work gloves.
Listen,
okay?
Stop. The cowboy hat isn't for church.
Oh, yes, it is. It's
It's
all
for date
the time.
nights and.
I'm going to put my hat on like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to get some chew. I'm going real cowboy.
Ew, no, that's not real cowboy.
I'm gonna dip.
No. Then I'm gonna smoke ciggies.
Ew.
Exactly.
Gosh.
Thank you. Point proven.
I'm not the one trying to get you to be something different.
I'm not trying to get you to be something different either.
We're starting off early.
You have cowboy boots
You are
that you love.
cowboy boots. All right, this is a thing that happens before. I've told this story before. It used to be years ago. Don't y'all go coming at me over this, right? I'm going to tell you, okay, especially my church people. I used to wear a suit and tie to church all the time. And by the way, like personal conviction is why I don't do that anymore. For those of you who continue to say to me, oh, well, John the Baptist, or you would say to me, like, you should give the Lord your best. I totally believe you should give the Lord your best. But I would say to you that when you look at the greatest prophets in the Bible, they did not. John the Baptist wore camel hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
we see this, like, Ezekiel stripped all his clothes off and laid naked on the ground for a long period of time to make a point. And, like Paul even talks about ladies, braiding their hair with gold plates and all those things. So I'm just telling you, like, I feel like the Lord wants your heart. That is what he wants, and we get very distracted. I got very distracted by, was I dressing right? Was my family dressing right? Was I wearing the right thing? And so, I am focused on, is my heart after the Lord?
Yeah.
Okay. I lost my train of thought. Don't even know where I was going with all that. Oh, yeah. So here's what happened with the boots. Let me tell you what happened. This happened to me years ago. I used to wear a suit and tie, and I had this tie. Well, I had a buddy of mine give me a handful of ties. I had like 3 ties, super poor, and this buddy of mine comes over with a box of ties, and he gives me this box of ties. I probably could have went and got them at a thrift store or something, but I never did. I just wore the 3 I had. There was one tie in there that I hated. I saw it and I'm like, I will never wear that. I hate that tie. It was like this blue tie, and it had these little pinstripes of white and yellow that made like a lattice on the, if that's a lattice, like a like a bias lattice work on the tie. It was blue, dark blue with white and yellow, really thin, like white and yellow stripes. And they were far apart, so it looked like a lattice. Anyways, I put that tie on one morning. I'm like putting it on, and as I'm putting it on, Sarah comes around the corner. My late wife, Sarah, she came around the corner, and she's like, oh, I like that tie. And I'm like, you like this one? I was literally thinking about throwing it away. Come down the steps, one of my kids was like, oh, Dad, cool tie. Got to church that Sunday, and somebody was like, oh, that looks stately. Look at that tie. By the 4th comment, I was like, all right, I kind of like the tie. I guess I was wrong in my... And I'm telling you, like, their positive words changed my opinion about that tie.
Yeah.
Similar thing has happened with cowboy boots. I put on cowboy boots, and once all the, like, picking was done, everybody's done their picking for a couple of days, I wore them legitimately for you because you're my wife and I want to make you happy.
You make me happy anyways, just so we're clear. But I just think they look good, and you would love them if you just got it out of your head that, oh my gosh, it's cowboy boots.
What's that? Her lip came out.
That's how I try to get my man persona on.
Anyways, look, I put on the boots, and I've had so many people compliment the boots.
Mhm.
People who don't even watch the podcast, who don't even know,
Mhm.
had no clue, and they're like talking about how good the boots look, and oh, what an upgrade, and I mean, like the first Sunday I wore them, probably 30 people.
Yeah.
Not exaggerating, like 30 people, like nice boots, good looking shoes. Oh, nice upgrade, like
Mhm.
all kinds of things
Yeah.
about the boot. And so now I'm like, can I ever wear tennis shoes again? Like, I don't even know if I can ever wear shoes. If I'm up there in shorts, I'm gonna be in cowboy boots. Like, hey, look at that. Be middle of summer. I'm like,
No, you'll be sporting some Vans.
boot scooting boogie up here.
Mhm. Speaking of boot scooting boogie, I want to do line dancing, and so I'm trying to find a place that's not a bar, but that we can go line dancing and make it like a regular
I'm
thing.
pretty sure they line dance at bars.
They do, but they line dance at Texas Roadhouse.
Well, we're gonna gut the barn at church.
We could start our own.
Yeah.
Olivia can lead it.
Yeah,
She's really good at that.
We'll do like a Christian line dance.
Yes.
Where we can have like family friendly music.
Yep.
And then everybody be like, oh, they took Baptist off so they could dance.
Mhm.
Don't spit it. Don't you spit it.
You picked the perfect time to
Y'all-
say.
I just say funny stuff all the time, honey.
That's true.
Y'all can be the witnesses that the line dancing thing came about naturally, as Kelly's bringing it up, not me. I have zero desire to line dance.
But he's gonna do it for me.
Like, of all dancing, I don't want to line dance.
Oh, you will. You're gonna get so into it. You're gonna be like, "This is."
We did a little thing before our wedding. We're just shooting off the hip here, aren't we? We're just talking about anything we want. But we did a little thing before our wedding. It's like an online
dancing series,
and it's not like a how to do a dance. It's like how to put here's a move and here's a move and here's a move and how to put them together.
Yeah.
And
Show her off is what it's called.
And it was really fun.
Yeah.
It was super inexpensive
And so instead of the first dance as husband and wife being this,
yeah.
we did our thing.
It's got kind of like a little swing
Yeah.
feel, like a swing dance kind of feel. Anyways, it was super fun. I enjoyed that type of dancing.
Yeah.
I like dancing with you.
Mm-hmm.
Me
too.
I don't like the idea of like, oh, somebody's behind me and I'm trying to do these moves and then people are in front of me and I'm trying to keep up and then you know what I mean? And then,
Yeah, but when you're learning and you're at classes to learn, everybody's kind of.
Listen, we can't even hardly clap well at church.
Yeah, not us.
Now we're gonna.
We have other people that throw us off.
Oh, listen, I feel obligated to try to lead the clap.
You have to lead the clapping.
I'm
though.
like, okay, hold on.
You have a strong clap, and then when there's people behind
Yeah.
you that are like, I'm like, oh, stop, you're messing me up. There we go. All right, I gotta stop.
Yeah, I try to. I can, I keep pretty good rhythm, and so I'll keep the clap. I'll like, okay, keep it for them. Keep it for. Sometimes I don't even want to clap anymore, but I'm like, I got to do it for them so they don't sound like popcorn. And
Yeah.
I just feel like, is it going to be line dancing or bumper cars?
I think you're gonna be surprised, pleasantly surprised at how much you enjoy it.
Well, maybe it'll be like the boots.
Maybe it'll be like show her off.
Maybe, but none of that means that I want to wear a cowboy hat. I don't want to wear a cowboy hat. I don't want to wear a belt buckle.
Part of you does want to wear a cowboy hat, though.
No,
I can see it when you put one on.
I think you're wrong. I'm the type of guy that I wish I liked hats.
I wish I liked hats on me, but you do look
Have you ever
good.
noticed that about hats? Everyone thinks that about a hat. I've never looked at a person and been like, they don't look good in a hat. Ever. There's never been one person that I've ever looked at and been like, they don't look good
Oh, I
in a hat.
disagree. I can name a few, but I won't do that.
That feels cruel. I cannot. I legitimately cannot think.
No,
there's-
you have to have the right face shape for a hat. If you have a round face, it just doesn't look so good.
I just think it's maybe the type of hat that they have. Like I could see.
I've seen several different hats on one person that I'm thinking of, and I'm like, yeah.
This is very judgy. All right.
I'm
well,
not being judgy.
I'm telling you
I'm
from
that
a
way. I
non-judgmental
don't look good in
standpoint.
any hats. Not a
Oh,
one.
I disagree. You look cute in every hat. I have videos of you trying on hats at Buc-ee's, and you look really cute. Why would I? That doesn't count as a compliment, though, if I tell her
Yes,
that.
it does. But you know what I was thinking about is when we went to home at home, and I put on the tiara and the and the top hat, and then when I put on the shimmy cowboy hat at Walmart that was on sale.
I don't think I ever did anything with that video.
No, don't do anything with the shimmy one. That
That's
was I look so horrible. The shimmies came to here first of all. Like, who makes a hat that you can't see out of?
Well, so I will put on any hat, and I feel like any hat that I put on, I'm like, oh, I like the hat, sort of. You know, like I sort of like it. But then I'm like, I don't look at a hat. So
He looks, I'm going to say it, he looks super hot in a hat. Whether it's a baseball cap forward or backwards.
He is a bastard.
Yeah, a hot bastard.
So ball caps feel safe.
They look hot. And then so does a cowboy hat. I don't like fedoras and stuff like that. So those are automatically off the table
Do you
for
mean
me.
fedora
Total
like
turn
the
off.
Blues Brothers? Because
Yes.
that's not a fedora. That's like a timbre or something. Tim. What's it called? Do y'all know what it's called? Tim something?
I don't know, but a fedora is like a...
Fedora actually has the perfectly round brim. Imagine like guys in the 1930s.
No, because that's the one I have. A Heather Gilmore hat is what I call it.
That's not a well, yours might be, because yours is that it's that flat round brim. But if you talk about like the Blues Brothers,
Let's look it up. We can
people
settle
get
this.
it confused all the time. They say fedora and then they say it, but what they really mean is it's like a timbre or tim, and put verses, fedora verses.
That's a fedora.
That
You see
is-
how it pinches towards the back?
No, that's the other one. Look, hold on, fedora versus trilby. Look, trilby is that one. Fedora is that one.
Okay.
I only know that because I liked a trilby. I used to like that. I never really wore it. I had one though that said Fender on it.
I like this.
That's
but
like
even then,
almost a little Indiana Jones.
And there's only a small amount of men that can wear a hat like that and it looks good. It's just the way it is. It's not a versatile hat. Let's look at all these hats. Fedora, which that's not.
Does that say pumpkin? Oh, what is it?
Pork pie?
Pork pie?
Perk pie?
It's kind of blurry on this.
That is
screen.
hideous. That is like, what's the mustache guy back in the
Yeah.
mimes used to wear? Or that one is too, a bowler. Oh gosh, those are all hideous. That's a pimp hat. That's what a fedora I always pictured. That's a pimp hat.
Don't
And that's
say that.
yeah, that's horrible. It's ugly. Outback. Cowboy hat is the best of all of those.
Well, anyways,
Definitely not a top hat. Definitely not a poor boy. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. The derby.
she is judgmental, y'all. Listen
So
to this.
judgmental.
Listen to
These
this
are
lady.
hideous.
Oh
gosh.
You should look up the different types of hats. There's all
They're
kinds of
hideous.
them. Wow.
Yeah.
She is something. Well, the way that you feel about all of those is potentially the way that I feel about a cowboy hat.
Oh, bull. You should see the way his eyes light up when he tries on a cowboy hat.
Again, only because I'm staring at a woman who's grinning at me from ear to ear. Exactly. See, it's not the hat, it's the reaction. I promise you, when I look at a cowboy hat, I'm not like, oh, I should get one of those. If it was not for you and your presence, I would completely ignore them altogether. I would never go into Boot Barn without you. As a matter of fact,
And just so we're clear, his late wife was a redneck.
well, she wasn't quite a redneck, but she.
That's what you called her. When she was in high school, you said she was a redneck.
So I brought her up.
A hick.
She wanted to be. She loved.
She wore belt buckles and
Absolutely, yeah. She belt buckle cowboy hat,
Yeah.
which I thought was cute on her. But again, it's not the hat; it was her, and so it's not the hat; it's you.
right.
It's not a.
But it adds like this. I don't know this. You know,
I'm just regular.
you're not just regular.
I just mean like I'm good with t-shirt and jeans. I'm good with
And you look great in t-shirt and jeans.
so I don't need a cowboy hat.
Right.
I just, just some tennis shoes is good. But now that everybody's done talked about the boots, here I am wearing boots.
So good.
My feet were all hot
I
the
can't
other day.
I
and
can't
was
wait
like,
to
"It's
buy
'cause
you
these
your
boots."
next pair.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
Well,
I told him we're gonna
thank you all
build
for costing me more money
this-
because boots are so expensive.
I know, I just found a pair the other day. How much were they?
$180.
I didn't get them.
She would have got them if I wasn't present and I had not just been showing her how much.
No,
we're
because
spending.
he kind of leaned towards it. He's like, well, let's try them on. And you told me to try them on. You said, well, after we exchange your jacket, let's try them on. He would have bought them for me because that's how he is. But I'm not doing that. I'm not spending $180 on boots. I'm not doing that.
Yes, she would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, if they
No,
were
I
for
wouldn't.
me,
Yes, I wouldn't.
it's not a spending problem; it's a gifting problem.
Exactly. Gosh, but listen, we're
She
gonna
will try to talk me into. Y'all, we go into someplace and there's jeans, and she's like, "These would look so good on you," and I'm like, "Babe, those are over $100 for jeans." And she's like, "For good
just
jeans."
one pair.
She'll say, "For good jeans, that's a good price for good jeans." I have plenty of good jeans. I have a closet full of good jeans.
You do. I love all your jeans very much. But we're gonna talk today.
Just scooting on.
Oh, by the way, this is Happy Chaos.
Never even got anywhere.
Episode 42.
41?
Your age.
Oh boy.
Yep.
It is my age.
Yep.
I had
Episode
someone
41.
tell me yesterday that they thought I was 55.
Y'all, that is laughable. Anybody who knows Justin, that is laughable. They look at
He
Justin.
knows me and he thought I was
Because we have a 30-year-old daughter. He didn't factor in the fact that she's adopted and she was 10, you were 20, and so that's the only reason. But even then, common sense would say there's no way that man is 55 years old. Pure common sense. If you're 55 and look like that, I want to know what fountain of youth you're drinking out of because it's gold.
Babe, when I'm 55, you're gonna be shocked.
I already am, babe. That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna be like,
So it was
55.
foolish. It was so foolish. I can't. Just don't get me started on that.
I wanna be like running 10 miles when I'm 55.
No, you don't. You hate running.
Okay, maybe not running.
You
Maybe not running.
want to do 100 pull-ups at
there you go.
55
I want to be able to do 100
at one
pull-ups.
time. Crank them out.
That'd be awesome anyways.
And then half of them are one-armed.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do when you're done push-ups. I'm like, you're using both arms?
Meanwhile, you're over there doing the clap ones.
Yeah. With one arm.
Yeah. Well,
One arm clapping.
So today's episode is about renovations because we are redoing our bedroom, and I told
By
him
force. There's some things that if they're
this is not. He started this conversation
to try to help. The woman was everywhere. She wants everything. Yes, you do. She wants all the things.
I want more space. Like our stuff is everywhere.
Getting more stuff doesn't fix the everywhere stuff problem.
We're not getting lots of stuff. We just but so
I see when I'm ready to organize, I'm like, okay, let's organize what we have. Kelly goes, let's get new stuff to organize what we have.
okay, so here's the thing, you guys.
She's
We
gonna
haven't
deny that.
redone our bedroom, which was his bedroom
Correct.
before marriage. It's now our bedroom. We are 1 year in. I get it. We have had a busy, expensive year. I am not complaining in any way. But now we have a little bit of room to say, what's the minimal spending as little as we can, but to spice up our room, to change it, to make it ours.
Okay, on the emotional factor, I will never disagree. Totally there. On that, if it's not broke,
But it is breaking. Our headboard is literally falling off the wall.
could be tightened. And I told you that.
And we were going to.
Listen.
You were going to reupholster.
She called my curtains ugly.
I did not call not one time, babe.
She called
I
them
don't
ugly.
think those are ugly. I would tell you if I didn't like it. You know that.
You did.
I did not say they were ugly. I said they don't match this room. I said I love them.
This is my side of the story.
But they don't. You got to tell the truth then.
I am telling the truth. Listen.
I did
am I
not
saying
call
this for
them
the first
ugly.
time?
He also swears that I called him lame when I first met him, and I did not call him lame.
She did. All right, hang on. Stick with me. Is this the first time you're hearing this?
No.
Okay, so my side. Here's what happened. She's looking at drapes, and I'm like, why do we need new drapes? What's wrong with the drapes we had? And she goes, something about like, oh, those are ugly and they don't match. And that's what she said about the drapes.
I didn't say that.
And then I'm like, all right. And so then she orders new drapes, and then I go to put the new drapes that she ordered up, and I was like, all right, get these ugly drapes out of here. And she's like, they're not ugly.
Because I never said they were ugly. I said they don't match. They don't match. Our room is black, white, like a dark gray, like a bluish gray.
It wasn't that before.
And these
It's
are
been
yellow
changed.
and white curtains, golden white curtains.
It's being changed.
They are super sweet and like, I love them. I think they're a beautiful curtain.
I would have called. You said
But
yellow
they
and white,
do
and
not-
they are, but they're subtle yellow. They're not like in your face. They're like a marigold,
Yes.
like a soft marigold
yes.
kind of yellow.
And they're white curtains with marigold like flowers.
They're not like canary yellow.
Right.
Anyways,
They're not ugly. Like I said,
I didn't think they were ugly.
I did not call them ugly. Not one time.
Well, anyways, Kelly has decided that it's time to redo the room. And I made a suggestion. I said, because she had.
And he said we can start this weekend.
I did, but not like. Y'all, I said we can start, and she ran to the finish line.
Because then I started, and then he said, well, I want the whole picture. Give me the whole picture of what we're doing. What does that tell you? That tells you, let's get the whole picture. And he even said these words, you just get the whole picture and we can start ordering. So I sat there for the next 20 minutes.
No,
I made the whole picture.
She had everything ordered. She already had it all ordered. It was already done. She asked me about lights to put over our bed, to put these, like, she wants wall lights. And I want wall lights too. I want them there. I'm great with putting up some wall lights.
And they're identical to the ones, we have ones that sit on the nightstand, that it's like a black farmhouse, like hook with a glass jar type thing, and you can touch to turn them on and turn them off. I got the identical same thing, only they get planted on the wall, which he suggested. He said he wanted those.
Right. But there were some ones that I liked. And so she asked me for the link for the ones I like. I send her the link. And
No. I asked you, and you said, I sent it to you on Facebook. So I scoured Facebook, could not find it.
So she ordered the one she wanted.
So then I ordered the one that he originally wanted, not the second one.
So I resent her a link. Oops, she already ordered the other ones.
But he likes the other ones. That was his first pick.
To go back to what I was trying to say, this whole thing started with, she had all these ideas about a built-in and a fireplace and this and that. And I kept telling her, I'm like, my concern is we don't have enough space. The room is not a big room. So we don't have enough space to do this big built-in. I'm worried about how far. And I said, let's pause for a second. And instead of thinking on this wall that she was talking about, I said, what about over here on this wall? What if we measured this? Well, we went and measured, and sure enough, we could put, instead of having nightstands where we have them, we could have the same height, but they would go across the whole wall, and we could put in 2 dressers. It wouldn't take any different space. Mm-hmm. I mean, it will take up more of a footprint, but it doesn't matter because it's wasted space.
Yes.
There's a little nightstand there. So we're going to expand the little nightstands, and instead of having nightstands on either side of the bed, we're going to have a dresser on either side of the bed, and it's going to double our storage.
Triple.
And she loved that idea. Well, I'll give her that. Like, you loved that idea. and then we were off. We were off to the races, and Amazon was dinging. We are.
But I said I'm going to stick to this budget. I've been putting away money because he likes to have like money in different places, like savings in different places. And so I have been doing that and putting savings.
And you're thankful for it, right?
Yes.
Hey, little tip.
And he said, if we can use that money, you're good to go. And so I said, I promise I will stick within this budget that I've allotted aside. And I still have more than half left. And
take a little bit of money.
We still have to do the fireplace, but
take a little bit of money that you can do this with. And financial people would hate me for saying this, but take a little bit of money that it doesn't hurt and set it aside and try to forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like purposefully try to forget about it and leave it there. And then when you get a little bit more, so say it's $20. Okay, I got $20. Take $20 and put it in a separate account, or put it in an envelope in your drawer, or put it in your car, like put it in a little compartment in your car. And then when you get another 20, you put it there again. I love that because then it's like I need something and I go, oh, well, I know I've got a couple $100 here and a couple $100 there, and sometimes even more than that. And so you did that and you were able to put back nearly $1,000 just by taking a little bit of money and putting it to the side and then kind of forget about it.
I did that for Christmas, and most of our Christmas money came from that money that I set to the side.
That was really good that we had that. So kudos.
Good
job.
And now I'm ordering. No, I mean I already did.
I know. Oh, trust me. All right, first game we're going to play today, rapid fire.
But I'm going to take before and after pictures so everybody can see.
Yeah, it's going to look really good. Listen, Kelly has a wonderful eye. I'm very excited. It's not a matter of I don't want to do it. From the standpoint of I want to have something that's ours, I want this. From the standpoint of it's not broken, we have a room that we can sleep in, and
that's what it's been the past year.
And we could have saved $1,000 that was already saved. I mean, it's not like you're spending money we don't have. You put that back in an account and you saved that. Kudos to that. But then in my mind, I'm like, well, you got $1,000. We could take that $1,000. And Kelly goes, oh, I got $1,000. We're going to redo the room. So, I'm like, hey, let's just read.
But wait to see what you guys, the transformation you guys see in this room for $1,000. Like, you're going to be blown away.
It really is going to look good.
Yeah.
I'm very excited, and I see what you're doing. We are adding a significant amount of storage that we need.
Desperately.
Like we really, really need storage space.
Yeah.
And you have to get creative. We have a big family in a moderate.
Yeah.
We're not in a tiny home, but we are not in a large home.
Yeah.
And so, we just have to get creative with, everything has to incorporate storage in some way.
Yes.
We don't really have room to be putting things that take up a footprint that you can't put other things inside.
Exactly.
So everything's got to have kind of dual purpose.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So here we are. You want to do a couple comments first?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You want to skip comments this time? We are kind of running on a short.
We're running on a short time schedule because, and I hate to say it because I feel like I had to do that last week, but
we ended up 2 hours last week.
I know. It was crazy. Sorry,
I know. I'm getting distracted. Let's skip comments this time.
What? No, they love comments.
I love comments.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna sing it. You ready? Sing with me. 3.
No, you're putting me on here. How come you can't just do it yourself?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on, you can do it.
I can't hear you.
No, I'm not singing it.
That's messed up.
Listen, we love reading your all's. Legitimately, throughout the week, we love to read your all's comments. We'll be laying there and Kelly be reading comments and snickering or something, and I'll be like, "You're reading comments, aren't you?"
Yeah.
And, so we do love your all's comments.
Okay.
These are on Facebook, mostly on Facebook.
Yeah. So Lauren Engel said, "Argument settled. She's 515 months old."
It's because Kelly doesn't want to admit that she's 43.
I'm not 43. I will be 43 next month. February 17th, I will be 43 years old.
Listen, there's a lot of comments on here that disagree with me, so I'm not going to fight.
Because you're wrong.
I'm not gonna fall on my sword over this one. You're in your 43rd year of life. I'll tell you that.
Yes, I am. Lauren Ingalls said, "Laugh out loud." She said, "It tracks" with a laughing face. That's his key go-to to say it tracks.
Nothing will stop somebody in their tracks, like saying
It tracks.
it tracks. Like if somebody does something and then you go, it tracks. They're like,
What do you
"Wait,
mean it
what,
tracks?"
what do you mean? What's that? I totally expected that. I'm not surprised by what you just did. So
Why don't you read Ashley Mazzoni's?
she said, Kelly is 35. We don't count birthdays past that number.
Amen.
She's an experienced
Amen.
35.
Yes. She also said, "I'll send you the link to Stockyards." I'm still waiting on that link, by the
No.
way,
Ashley,
because we are making that happen.
we are not
Yes,
interested.
we are.
No,
Yes,
I'm not.
we are.
You're going to go on that vacation by yourself.
No, I'm not. You would
If-
never send me on vacation by
I'm-
myself.
Because it's not a vacation. If I'm going to do a workcation, I'm going to do it here at home. I'm going to work on my home. I'm not going to work on somebody else's ranch and pay them money and pay to travel there.
It's an experience, babe.
It's not an experience. They tricked you.
No, because you don't work all day.
Y'all, I am opening up a ranch here at my home. You can pay me to come vacuum. You can come and mow my lawn. That's extra to mow the lawn because it's a riding lawnmower. So if you want to mow the lawn though, I'll have a different fee for that. I'll even have the weed eater. You can pay a little extra and do the weed eater for me.
Anyways, Jody Ballard said, "Sorry, Justin, but Kelly is only 42 years old this year still."
Jody, it tracks.
Jody, you better get him. He is starting with you. You can read Casey's.
Casey Rogers said, I love the new lights. Thank you.
Mhm.
I love the new lights. And to answer the end of the episode question, I have watched all the episodes. Not sure if that makes me a nerd or not. No.
It makes you cool.
Yeah, only the cool kids watch all
Mhm.
the episode. But I am not owning that.
I am owning.
Oh, I'm owning that. I totally watch a super long one. It may take me 3 to 5 business days to get through it, but I'm Team Happy Chaos all the way.
Thank you. We love you.
You know what? Like, I really legitimately love this. Like, I
Yeah.
love this podcast.
Me too.
We are 41 episodes in. And even last week when I was editing the episode, like when I got done, when I was editing it, and I was like, okay, hey, what do you think about this intro? You know, because we always pick a little spot and, you know, throw it in the intro and then put the music behind it. And when I showed it to Kelly, we just started watching. We got probably 15 or 20 minutes. We're just locked in, watching ourselves. We're sitting on our bed looking at a computer, watching ourselves.
Oh, God.
And I was like, we gotta quit. I got stuff to do. We have to
That's
do.
because we have so much fun doing this.
I
That
think we're distraction. That's what we are. We are distracting people. We're distracting ourselves. We
Yeah.
got work to do. I mean, at the very least, we stopped the doom scroll.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
is it better to watch us talk about nothing or to watch videos about nothing? I don't
Mhm.
know. I feel like we're Seinfeld.
Deb Duval said, I'm not sure you quite knew what you were getting into when you connected with Kelly. Laugh out loud. She will keep you on your toes."
Listen, I did know, and I didn't know. I did and I didn't. You know what I mean? Like
It just got better than you thought.
like fine wine, but we don't drink. We only dance.
Yes.
So there's
Non-alcoholic wine, grape juice.
yeah, just grape juice. I saw a video, and it was when I can't remember what it put on words, but the guy was singing when I think it's a Chris Tomlin song, and he starts out by going, "Water, you turned into wine,"
Yeah.
but then he dubbed over top of it, and so
Says
it's Chris Tomlin singing. It's like, "Water, you turned into grape juice."
I love it.
Yeah. Anyways, well, Kelly's like fine wine. She's better with time. She will
David-
keep me on my toes.
Yes, I will, and I will continue to. He needs that in his life. David Eaton, which is Kaylee's boyfriend.
You don't have to tell people.
Yes, I
that.
do.
She did not have to tell you that.
Yes, I did.
She wanted to tell you that.
I always round up my age too early, but that's just because my friends and coworkers make fun of me for looking 15. David.
Let me tell you a story, David. I looked very young for a very long time. Like, I
He
don't.
could tell you all the stories, David, and he will.
I'm telling you. I mean, legitimately. Well, here's a true story. When I got married to my late wife, when I got married, we went on our honeymoon. When we got to the first place, wherever it was that we were trying to go, because we were in Gatlinburg that night.
Mhm.
And when we got into the place, they came over and they offered us alcohol, and we didn't drink. I've never drank, and so it wasn't like I wanted any or whatever. But the guy like looks right at me, and he's like, "Well, hold on a second." And then we were like, "Oh, well, we don't drink." And he was like, "Oh," and he points at my wife, new wife. She was 18, and he was like, "Well, I would have thought you could have drank. I would have thought you were like 30." And I'm like, I don't know if he might probably just flirting, but either way, like he was like, but you, he's like straight pointing at me. He's like, you, and I'm telling you, for the rest of our married life, we were in our 30s, and I went to go buy spray paint, and the kid is like, he's got to be 16 years old, and he's carding me to buy spray paint at Walmart, and I'm like, are you really carding me right now? And he was like, we have to do it to anybody that looks like they're below, I forgot whatever number he tried to give, and I'm like. But they never carded Sarah. Never carded Sarah to buy spray paint. She would go. I would send her to go buy spray paint because they would leave her alone, and they would always card me like I'm going to go huff the paint or something.
Aw.
I'm telling you, true story.
My favorite story is when you went to the school.
Oh yeah, when we adopted my oldest daughter, well, our two daughters, when they first got here, she was in fourth grade. Fourth grade. I was 20 years old. David, I was 20. She probably remembers this. You could ask her. We were sitting in the office, and the teacher's sitting down talking to my daughter, new to the area, and she's talking to her about class and being all sweet. And Sarah's filling out paperwork, and so I'm sitting there beside Rebecca, and I promise you, this elementary school teacher looked at me and goes, "And what grade are you going into?" We walked out of there, and my wife said, "You're growing a beard." But I couldn't grow a beard. I could barely get this like little goatee thing to grow in.
And now look at you.
It took like 6 months. It still takes a while. If I shaved this off to bare, it would probably take 2 weeks to get back to this, maybe 3. It doesn't grow.
No.
It doesn't grow. Like some of y'all some of you guys, you'll shave. I say you guys, like there's guys watching. There are some guys watching.
There are some guys watching. They're secret watchers too.
You all are. You're secret. You don't want to be as open. You're not. Y'all. We need some men, Casey Rogers. Some who are like, I'm watching every episode.
Bro.
Yeah, we need some happy chaos bros.
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all could shave, and later that day you would have what I have.
Yeah.
Your 5 o'clock shadow is an inch long. But, like the Santa Claus movie.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I'm talking about Santa Claus again. I'm getting in trouble. But anyway, remember the Santa Claus movie?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking of.
Just comes back. I feel like that's some guys.
All right, last comment. Cindy Sykes Weatherspoon.
Oh, that's a new name.
Well, no, I've seen it many times.
Oh, Cindy.
Love you guys. Aw, Kelly, kiss him. He always tells me because every time we make a reel, I want to kiss in the reel. And
Everyone. Every time we pull out the camera to make a video, Kelly's like, "Kiss me."
It's just sweet,
Kiss me.
It's romantic and sweet. I love it. I love it.
She's a hopeless romantic.
Hopeful romantic.
Hopeful romantic.
Because I'm not hopeless anymore.
You were never hopeless. You're in Christ. You can't be in Christ and be hopeless.
As far as romance, you can.
No.
Yes, you
even in
can.
that, no. No. There's hope in Christ.
Okay. So.
Okay. Rapid fire. Here's the game. We're going to name 2 things, and then we have to answer what do we prefer in those 2 things. We're talking about our bedroom renovation if you're not catching this whole thing because we're everywhere this morning.
Yeah. But we want you to chime in too in the comments.
Yeah, rapid fire you get to chime in. So it's okay if we disagree. Kelly thinks that we have the list here of things.
How many are there? Because there's 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10
so we'll be 8 out of 10.
She thinks we're 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do say we have to answer honestly. You can't just debate for the sake of debating.
Yeah. That's you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Here we go. Rapid fire. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dark walls or light walls?
Both.
Light.
Both.
Light walls.
One dark wall as an accent wall, hence the one behind us. All the other walls in this room are white, but we have one dark wall. So it just depends. In our bedroom, in our renovation, we are not doing any dark walls. They're all light walls, but we are doing a black fireplace. So it's a piece of the wall that's going to be ceiling to floor.
But just to verify, when I said the other day, I pointed out she wants to do an electric fireplace in the room, which I like the idea. I'm fine with it. But we were talking about she wanted to do a black, what we have right now, like a floor to ceiling headboard that I built. Well, I didn't actually build it. My family built it for me from our upholstery business, but it was something that I had wanted for a while. I was trying, when it's not in there, that room feels very small. And so I was trying to do floor to ceiling things to help raise it up and make it feel a little more, because I couldn't physically raise the ceiling, but I could kind of give the visual of that.
Right.
So we have this like padded thing that goes all the way up. And anyways, before that was there, just looked really shrunk. And Kelly was talking about wanting to do something on that wall all the way to the sun. She wanted that to be dark, and then she wanted the fireplace to be dark. And I was like, I personally like, when it comes to the walls, I like light. I like light color. I like it to feel breezy. I like it to feel open.
So do I.
So, and I'm not challenging that, but I do think that a big dark piece in the room can make it feel.
Just depends. We have a lot of big open windows in our bedroom, and that makes a huge difference. Kaylee has a room here, and that's awesome. I love them. Kaylee has a room in, it's a basement, but it's above ground. So like we're in the basement right now, but it's all like we can see out the front yard. You can walk out. And so her room, she has 2 big windows in her room. And she's got a big black real fireplace in the room. And her room looks light and crisp and airy all the time.
Yeah, I would give you that. Her room does feel that way.
Yeah.
But she has a big room.
Yeah.
It's a big space.
It's about the size of ours right now.
Maybe similar. All right, this is rapid fire. You can tell us light walls or dark walls.
Yep.
I like light walls. I'm not a dark wall fan, except in really small spaces, like bathrooms.
Oof. I do not like dark walls in bathrooms.
That wasn't even really a question, but I guess it should have been, because I like when I go in like a bathroom and they've got really dark walls, not like scary dark or something, but I just mean like dark in color. You know, I always think that feels like really kind of rich, and I don't know. That feels grand in a different way. So I like that. Or when I think about like our laundry room, I really like the idea of like a dark color. Like,
I don't.
I know you've said that, which is fine. I don't mind keeping it light. I'm just saying I like a dark, when it, for some reason, when it comes to small space, if it's already small, I want it to feel kind of cozy in that way. I don't know. Anyways, white walls, that's what I want. You ready for number 2?
Yes.
Cozy or modern?
Cozy. I hate modern.
Yeah, I used to like modern, but I feel like it feels kind of
industrial.
I was going to say
cold, sterile.
Yeah, cold and sterile was the words I was going to use. So maybe like cozy modern cozy, if that's a thing.
Or farmhouse modern, which leads us to our next one.
We'll get to that one in a second. But I'm a cozy.
Me too.
I'm a cozy fan. I would rather feel cozy. I want things. Here's a word I would say: up to date cozy.
Yeah.
You know, there's some cozy.
Well, we're not saying like cluttered cozy or like.
For some people, I think that cozy and cluttered could be a similar thing. In my mind, I do blend them a little bit, because some modern, in one way that I'm modern, is that I like minimal. I like minimal things. So I like minimal things on the dressers, on the shelves.
I'm with you there.
You know, I don't like a bunch of.
I don't want it empty, but designed correctly.
I can go with
like,
empty.
what would you say of our living room now that all the Christmas decorations are out?
Love it.
Right. It's minimal, but it's also nice.
Yeah. After
Like,
I always
it
love
looks
taking
good.
the Christmas trees down, because then it feels like.
And how do you think it looks without those shelves now?
I liked those shelves.
It looked very cluttered with those shelves. They were just stuck in they just didn't fit in. It looked very stuck and cluttered. Looks
She
so
convinced me
good.
before we were married to buy shelves, and then she turned her back on them and decided she hated those shelves.
I hate them, but not just that. What do you say to your boyfriend that you're dating?
You tell him the truth.
That in his mind, he's not thinking about marriage. Not that he had no thought of marriage. At the time, he was not thinking marriage. He was day to day. We just became boyfriend and girlfriend.
Why would you lie to me about shelves?
I didn't lie to you. They didn't look bad, but I mean, this house now looks completely different.
We stood
Because-
in Lowe's, and I said, "Do I get these shelves or not?" And she said, "Get them, definitely."
I don't know about that, but all right, you guys, listen to me for a second, okay? This house looks completely different now. I have like come in and decorated, but I didn't like come in and change him or I changed everything. We will go to other people's houses because this is how my house looked, especially in Florida. It looked like you walked into Hobby Lobby. So we will go to people's houses and he'll be like, "I love that. I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that." And I'm like, "But that's how I decorate." But we weren't married, and so I couldn't be like, but I did it there towards the end. We did the bathroom, and I'm like, "Just let me decorate the way that you love. You say you love these houses when we go into them. Let me do that. Let's do that with the house." And so then when we got married, I'm like, let's do this. You say you love these places, so let's do it.
Wait, come back with me. Are you saying you decorated my bathroom?
Oh, yes. How many hand towel holders? All of it. The shower curtain, the closet with the shelves. You wanted to leave a sink in the corner.
We need lots of sinks. We need lots of space.
We did it together, but that was absolutely a push on my part for lots of that bathroom.
I feel a little snookered.
The mirrors,
I feel a little snookered right now.
the mirrors,
I thought we had
the lights.
I thought we had discussions and that
We did.
agreed. No,
Yes,
apparently
no.
I was bamboozled
Stop. That's what I just said. We did it
I have
together.
been coerced.
But listen, there was things that I had to fight you on. Not fight you, but you would be like, "Oh, yeah." And I'm like, think about this. Trust my judgment when it comes to this.
No, hold on. Before we got married, it was not you never said trust my judgment. You said that recently since we've been married. But before we got married, you were never saying trust my judgment. But we did talk through it. Like you would give me, like we would literally have conversations. What this, what that. Like when it came to the sink, I had this sink. It used to have one sink on one side of the wall, and there was a washer dryer hookup. And when I bought the house, and I didn't want the washer and the dryer in the bathroom, and so I took that out, and I'm like, well, I already have it here, and there was only one sink. I had never replaced a sink before. Remember when we started that bathroom, there was a single sink on the one wall. It's a big long wall, and it had this little tiny like pedestal sink. And so on the other wall, I put another sink, and I did that because I had little kids, and I thought it'll keep them apart from each other. They can brush their teeth at the same time, but they won't have to fight with each other or whatever. Anyways, it's a big bathroom. It's large, it's long, it's a big space. And Kelly hated that sink on the other end. She hated it.
I'll post before and afters.
Okay, I mean, I'm with you. The before and after. It needed to be redone. It had gone a while, so we redid it. It looks great. It was beautiful. I just didn't realize I was being
You weren't.
gently led by my leash to.
No, you weren't.
to this.
No, it's all about trust. Like we went over Jess Phillips' house, and you're like, I love that, and I'm like, that's what I do. That's what I do. Like I literally was going to be an interior designer when I lived in Florida. That was one of my passions.
Add it to the list.
Yeah, I'm a Jill of all trades. I am a Jill of all trades, and I don't commit to any of them.
But I'm saying I thought we were having discussions, but I'm finding out live in front of everyone that I was the mule being led.
No,
to his
my
work.
gosh, no. No, because you love everything that's in there.
I do. I love everything that's in there. I just
So
thought that I had some say. I didn't realize I had no say.
You did have some say.
As she just defended that she chose everything in the bathroom. Busted. You ladies have
I
a way
wouldn't
of getting
tell
what you want.
I wouldn't tell you how to chop down a tree.
Right, but I don't. See, that's
Because
what I'm saying.
interior design is the
This is
woman's
what I'm saying when I say
thing.
she called my curtains ugly. Have y'all ever seen the video of the guy, the lady and the guy, and the lady's looking at tomatoes and she takes a tomato and she puts it in the bag, and then the guy takes the tomato out of the bag while she's looking at the second tomato, and he looks at that tomato and then he hands it to her and she goes, mm-mm, and she puts that
Even though
tomato
it's the
back.
one she chose.
It's
That's
the
not
one that
me.
she-
No, it's not. I want him to do that to me sometime just to prove that that's not me. All right, let's move on.
She might be surprised. I have done that with a few things where
He
I
has not.
Yes, it did. I pick what I think that she wants. Last week, there was a dress that she put on, and one particular husband who doesn't like to match picked a brown shirt to match her brown dress, and then she changed her brown dress and wouldn't put it back on.
Why is that? You guys heard it on last week's episode. It was because I said to him, should I wear this? And he said, yeah, go with it. Just like this. Yeah, go with it.
So because I'm a
And his mom defended
because-
him
because
yesterday and
I'm a
said,
chill
that means he
personality.
likes it. And I'm
I
like,
know it does mean I like it. Thanks, Mom. Listen, you do. If you think that I picked it, then you don't think that it's good.
no, I just need you to be vocal.
No, you're
Use
talking-
your words
no,
and say,
you're
"That
on
looks-
the, you're
that
stuck
looks
on the
cute."
dress. I'm saying if I pick something in the house, you're like, it's ugly.
That's not true. But we have somewhat different, but not really. Because then you go into other people's houses and you're like, oh, I love that. And I'm like, so then let me do this.
It's not that I'm
Trust me.
No, it's not that I'm not letting her. I just thought we were having this. I thought real discussions were when one person had an
We are.
opinion and another.
Who decided to put the two dressers on the side of the bed that we're about to do?
I suggested that.
And who went with it?
Me.
Who suggested the lights, sconce lights on each side of the bed?
That was discussed via pictures that we were looking at. I did not come to you and say I want those.
Yes, you did, because then when I said
No,
we
no.
should just use the lights that we have, saving money. You said, I really wanted the. And I said,
No,
yeah, let's do
you're-
it.
You're skipping a step. There's a step you skipped, which is because at first I said, are we going to keep the lights that we have because there's little windows? And I said, are we going to keep the lights that we have because they're in front of those windows? And she said, no. And I said, well, I want lights. So I've seen these lights that would go on the wall. And since you want to change the wall, then we could because we'll get rid of the padded headboard. So it started because you wanted to get rid of the ones that we have, that I said, don't slow blink me. I see what you're doing. She's wiggle blinking. She's like getting them to shake.
You know what I just thought about though?
What?
Where are we going to put those lights?
Because you put baskets on the new dressers?
No, because we have windows where those lights should hang on the wall.
No, it's supposed to be over the bed a little bit.
Because we have a headboard, so it's going to have to go even higher than that.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that.
Well, we can send them back.
I'm a
And
little
I'll
worried
be
about
okay
that.
with that because that'll save us $50. Okay.
55.
Wasn't broke. It was a perfectly fine room. All right.
Oh.
Farmhouse versus or clean and minimal. Clean and minimal.
Farmhouse, which is what Jess's house is that he loves. I can name other people's. And
I'm like,
our
you're just calling
bathroom.
out people that I like. You know what? At least I'll say good things when I leave your all's houses.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I love that, and I love
Mhm.
that, and I love that. And I'm not comparing. She's making it sound like I'm like, why doesn't our house look like that? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I leave somebody's house, I say something I like. That's not a challenge.
Do you love our the kids' bathroom we did?
Yes.
Farmhouse. Do you love the designs we're going to do our house in? Our bedroom? Now this is his stubborn side. Now he refuses to say yes, even though he's been saying yes the whole time, and how good it's going to look.
There are parts of what we're doing. You said, do I love? There are parts that we're doing that I love. There are other parts that I don't love.
Like
but
what? Let's do this right here, Happy Chaos style. What don't you love?
We'll get to that in a minute.
No, I want to know.
We have this question here in a minute. Look, don't we have something like this? Look, right here. One thing that you care about more than you want to admit, one thing you actually don't care about.
All right, if I have to wait, whatever.
Patience.
I'm not good with patience.
Listen, I don't like clutter, and sometimes farmhouse and clutter are kind of one and the same.
In what world?
In the world of where farmhouse stuff is cluttery because you put stuff all over the shelves or stuff all over the walls. Like,
What shelves? Mr. fought for those those bookcase shelves that
I
were
like my
cluttered
shelf.
and gross.
they were not.
They just were everywhere. Like, what was on there? There was a Tin Man thing, and then there was,
I liked the little Tin Man.
and then there was like clutter. People just threw everything on this shelf. There was dust all over. I mean, all the time, like
Well,
dog hair.
Dust is not clutter. Dust is where we need to clean. And
We constantly clean these floors. The dog hair is just everywhere, and it was dark shelves.
that you recommended.
Shelves. I'm not a big shelf fan. I'm not a
And yet-
knick-knack fan either.
Here's the thing. This is why I'm fighting. She wants me to now do built-in shelves on the side of the fireplace that we built about 2
But
years ago. But I don't want to do that because someone changes their mind often.
no, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. And
I hope you all are enjoying this episode of
Listen,
Kelly and Justin.
listen,
Fight
listen.
Decorations.
Look at the shelves in the bathroom that we did, the kids' bathroom. I'm always in there and making sure there's 3 things on each shelf, maybe 2. A beautiful, like,
Yes.
greenery
That's
and a
clean and
nice
minimal.
vase.
That's
Yep.
clean and minimal.
But that's still shelves.
It's not- it
Light
doesn't have
colored
to be-
shelves.
It doesn't have to be farmhouse to be clean and minimal. It's
I
rapid fire.
agree.
I am clean and minimal.
But listen, those shelves on the sides of the fireplace that I was talking about, that just won't work for ours though, because the space would be just like that closet. Same color shelves, minimal stuff, just like I have on there.
All right, I hear what you're saying. I need you to hear me. Sometimes farmhouse stuff is cluttery. Hobby Lobby is cluttery. When I go in Hobby Lobby, I'm like,
Well, that's because
cluttered.
they're selling everything.
Right, but I'm saying that like it's like, oh, here's stuff you can stick on your wall. Here's stuff you can stick on your shelf. Here's stuff you can. But for me, I'm like, no. I would rather go to IKEA and get stuff that you can put in your cabinets to organize your stuff than to go to Hobby Lobby and get stuff that I can stick on my walls.
You have to have stuff on your walls though.
You don't have to. Sometimes walls look good without
Women's
stuff.
touch,
Sometimes walls look good
man's
without stuff.
simplicity.
Clean and minimal, that's what I'm going with. You're going with farmhouse. By the way, what are we at now? So I'm light walls, you're a mix. I think that's we'll call that half a point.
Yeah, because look at this house. I love that everything is white. I wanted everything white walls.
Yeah.
So
okay.
overall,
I'm just counting it. You said we were going to be 8. Cozy, we're both cozy versus modern, but this one we're opposite. I'm saying clean and
You
minimal.
can't though. You can't like talk out. You're saying both. You said farmhouse minimal.
No, I like clean and it's or. It says or. Farmhouse or clean and minimal. And I said clean and minimal.
You're just being defiant at this point
I'm not being
and
defiant.
combative.
You're saying both.
You love our bathroom, the kids' bathroom.
Yes.
Like it's one of your favorite things.
But if I had to choose,
Between that or just white walls, and we didn't do any decorating in it. White walls, one sink, no mirrors, no.
I don't know what you're getting at. All right, moving on.
That's minimal.
Clean and minimal, or farmhouse.
But it is farmhouse clean minimal in there.
She's blending stuff. She's saying both again. All right, here we go. Look, lamps or overhead lights.
Lamps all day.
I'm lamps as well.
Yeah.
If I had to choose,
How often do you put the overhead lights on in our room?
all the time.
No, you don't. Only when we're shooting a reel.
No, I love those corner lights. I have them on a dimmer switch just for that reason. I put recessed corner lights in.
You never have them on.
I do.
We always have the lamps on.
I think I'm going to have to give myself the same rule I gave here. If it's farmhouse or clean and minimal, then I say clean and minimal. If it's overhead or lamps, I'm going to say lamps. Because I like in my bedroom to be able to sit somewhere and turn on the lamp that's beside me and the rest of the room not be lit up. I like that.
Mhm.
Or just lit up a little bit from the lamp that's on.
Mhm.
So I like that. So for that reason. But I do like overhead lights. I'm not choosing one or the other. I'm saying that I like the fact that we have the overhead. What I hate is a center overhead super bright.
Like the living room.
The living room it does not have a super bright light.
It's a
But I don't turn it on.
Bates Motel light. like the color of it. If
You
that's
helped me pick that fan.
I love the fan. I'm talking about the light bulb itself.
All right.
If you were to have the lights off and just put that light on, all the kids will agree. There's something about
Yeah,
that.
I would agree. I don't turn that on. I
Yes,
actually turn on.
the fan is gorgeous. Like I want that in our bedroom.
Well, anyways, I don't really love a center light. I like recessed lights. I like a
Yes.
softer light.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's because it's a center light. Maybe it's not even the color of the bulb, the
Mhm.
brightness. It's the fact that it's one light in the
Mhm.
center. Yeah.
Okay. So
Like an interrogation room.
I think we're gonna say we're in agreement on lamps.
Yeah.
TV in the bedroom or no?
Yes.
Yes. And I know that some people are like, oh, go.
But we don't sit and watch TV ever in our bedroom. It's
No.
if we watch a movie together, if we have a movie night together,
Yeah,
date night.
It offers us a place to be away from the kids that we can just kind of snuggle up and watch a movie.
Yeah.
I love watching a movie with the kids. I love, watching stuff together, as a family when there's a basketball game on that we want to watch. I love family time.
Yeah.
And I love doing that together. But I do love a little bit of time. And it's a little bit. I mean, we probably turn our TV on in our room
1 out of 5.
maybe even 1 out of 7.
Yeah.
There's way more times that it's off than it's on. And I also enjoy turning on, I would rather turn on music on the television speakers than I do on like a little cell phone speaker.
Mhm.
And so if I'm listening to music, I like to, especially if I'm like cleaning upstairs or whatever, I like to turn on music on the TV versus, which isn't really what the TV is for, but I just like it for that. Anyways, I'm a yes. We have this idea though. There is a TV that I really like. It's called the Art.
Frame.
I think it's called the Art. Samsung's Art TV, or is it the Frame?
Frame.
It's either Frame or
I
Art
looked up
on the-
art and it came up frame.
Okay. But it's like a really super thin TV that it's like mounted flush against the wall. And
And then you
like
could buy the frame that goes
Mhm.
around it. Or
And-
make your own.
And then you can, put different pictures on it that look like art rather than, so it looks like a piece of art on the wall rather than a television.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I'm a yes on the TV in the bedroom. And I know we're probably going to get some haters on that one, but
And that's okay because I would, if we were always in our bedroom putting on the TV during the day, and I would totally be a no TV in the bedroom. But we have even for the kids, we have limitations
Yeah,
big time, and we
super.
have programs that we can see everything that the kids are doing. They're restricted from certain things, so
yeah,
we're very active parents that make sure
I would
for
agree.
as much as we can.
Yeah, I would agree.
And all right, let's move to the next one.
Sorry, yeah. Let myself get distracted there.
Yeah.
Big headboard or simple frame? Ready?
Yep. Big headboard. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I used to be simple frame, like the farmhouse metal.
mhm.
I love that. I even considered it this time, but I've had one of those beds, and they're very. Even if you buy the expensive one, they are very. After time.
Yeah. And the the other thing is about a big headboard, like versus a simple frame. I don't like gaudy.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to do like a 1990s,
Yeah.
like swervy
Yes.
kind of thing. But I like something behind the bed. I like a little padding back
Yes.
there. I know I don't lean on it often, but like
Well, we kind of do.
I do sometimes. And then also just the fact that if I'm like reading in bed or whatever, I like for my head to also, be on something padded, or if I'm leaning, or if I sleep, sometimes I move around when I sleep, and when I wake up, like my arm's all shoved up on it or something. And so I like a padded headboard, and I like it to be bigger rather than, some like metal-y frame.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, we're in agreement. Ready?
Yep.
White sheets or colored sheets?
This is a sneaky question.
Mm,
Can we say light or dark colored sheets?
Light or dark?
Yeah. Because I don't.
What if we were to say solid or print?
But I like both, and so, like when I think colored sheets, I don't like out there like.
Okay, we're gonna say this. It's like white is all white. Colored would be printed with colors or solid color. So you either want all white or colored has everything else. It's white and then everything else. You ready?
No, because
3,
I am torn.
2, 1.
If I have to
white.
choose white.
Really?
If the way it's given to me right now, I have to choose white because when you say colored sheets, I think ugly.
Wow. I really love white sheets. I do not know why I like white sheets so much, and I don't know why I don't get them more. I'm a grown man and I can buy what I want, but I love just plain white sheets with nothing else on them. But I always get sheets that are not plain white. I don't know why I even talk myself out of them. And it's not that I talk myself out. I see other ones, I'm like, oh, I'm okay with those. Yeah, I would get those. And so I go and I get those. Now, I will tell you, my late wife, Sarah, she did not want white sheets. So maybe it's just kind of ingrained that I don't think that way because she did not want white on the sheets. But I totally love white sheets. So there you go.
Yeah, if I'm choosing, like I do not. There's nothing about colored sheets. We have some that I love that aren't white. I mean, they're white with this very, very light, soft gray and like almost translucent, like pink. Like it's so light you can hardly tell unless you're up close. Little flowers on it. So they're super light. You can barely tell what's on them. Love those. Then we have another set that's a light gray in between. It's not charcoal, but it's like a soft gray with white.
But they're still not white.
No.
And if you gave me those or white, I'd choose white. Mattress, we got to move this along.
Yep.
Soft or firm?
Soft.
Soft.
I've had firm and it was miserable.
Yeah. I'm a soft mattress.
Yeah.
I have this like pillow top.
That's the thing. Key tip for anybody who's looking to purchase a bed. I don't care if you buy a firm bed, buy a mattress topper. Makes all the difference in the world. In fact, you kind of do want a firmer bed with a mattress topper. So that way it has the support, but you have the cush of the mattress topper.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to disagree on this. Lots of pillows.
This is our 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10.
Lots
Lots
of
of pillows.
Lots of pillows for you.
Lots
just enough. I can't stand all the pillows.
Lots of pillows.
I don't love having to fill the corner of the room every time I want to go to bed because we got to move all the pillows off the bed.
Lots of pillows. It makes the bed look grand and just
No, it makes the bed look non-existent.
Picture
It's like,
perfect.
Oh, well, you can sit here. You know, you can fit one person here sideways. Well, just enough. The pillows are unnecessary. You do not
Okay,
need
here
those.
with this question again, we have to switch this up a little bit because art on the walls or keep it simple. By keep it simple, that means plain walls,
Yes.
nothing on them.
Art on the walls.
No signs, no pictures hanging, nothing.
Correct.
Simple.
We're talking about a bedroom here, so art on the walls or keep it simple. Now, if you're talking about the rest of the house, that would be a different answer. But this is focused on the bedroom
Okay.
renovation.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Art on the walls.
I know that's what you want.
But it's very simple. You guys will see. I will post pictures. The wall isn't like cluttered. It's just simple and perfect. It is magazine perfect. So that was our 2 because let's see.
Pillows, art on the walls, no. We're in agreement on mattresses and sheets.
Big
Big
headboard,
headboard.
TV, lamps. Farmhouse or clean minimal, that's still a jaded question because you can be farmhouse clean. We literally are in this house.
No.
We literally are in this house.
Okay, look. I hear what you're saying. We just
And he
disagree.
knows that, right?
All right, we have a little bit more of a game.
Yeah.
And then I got to wrap us up. I got to
Yeah.
close this down. I'm sorry, guys. I got to close this down.
He's the party pooper.
I know. I'm sorry. But we did have a couple of questions that I wanted to do. One splurge item. that
And we're
you
talking
think
about
is
for the
worth-
bedroom.
We're talking about our bedroom remodel. What is an item that you would splurge on and you think it's worth it? And then we'll ask the question, what's one cheap item that you're like, okay, it'd be okay to save on that item?
Okay.
Okay?
Splurge item,
Splurge item. You go first. What's your splurge item?
our fireplace.
Oh, like what do you mean when you say that? Because I thought we are getting a fireplace.
We are.
You want to get something that's like higher dollar?
No, we don't have to. You've even tried to say a couple times, well, we don't have to put in a fire. That's my splurge item. That's what I am like. I want the fireplace. I have dreamed about it. I have wanted it. Fireplace.
All right, I hear what you're saying. I have that a little bit different in my head. If I was going to do a splurge item for me, it would be a new mattress.
Oh, I love our mattress.
Our mattress is okay. I really want one of those purple mattresses. And
I'm
don't.
telling you though, babe, I have spent $1,500 on a mattress that I was so disappointed in.
So I've never bought what I would call a nice mattress.
It's not worth it.
I've always had like economy mattresses.
Because it's all in the mattress topper. That's what I was just saying. That's the key tip. I'm telling you, I have purchased a $1,500 and a $1,600 bed 2 years
So are
previous.
you telling me when I say my splurge item is a purple bed?
I don't know about the purple bed. I don't know if it's actually worth it or not. But everybody's always like, oh, spend the money on your mattress. And I did twice and was so disappointed. Then come to your bed. And the mattress topper is where
I'm pretty sure mine's like a Costco bed mattress.
Yep.
Maybe not Costco, maybe Sam's or something.
And you can tell that, like, when you look at it, it's not an expensive mattress, but that mattress topper makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. What's a cheap item that you think we'd be like, okay, it's all right to save on that item?
I think with the boards that we're doing for shiplap, I think that is my cheap item.
Okay, so what she's referencing is we're going to do like a panel that looks like shiplap, but it's a 4x8 sheet of board that we're going to put for the shiplap on the wall.
Because shiplap would cost us $1,000 minimum for that wall, and it's going to only cost us $140.
That's a really good answer. I think that the answer for me would be since you're going to do the pillows, then it's okay to do cheap pillows. As someone who used to be in the upholstery business and watched people spend hundreds of dollars on a single pillow, I don't think that, to me, I think cheap pillows are perfectly fine. The look, other than, I mean, granted, if you have like feather pillows or a really good imitation feather.
That you're laying on.
No, I'm talking about like your decorative pillows because they like to karate chop the pillows.
Yes.
Where you chop in the middle and kind of.
Yes.
And so.
What does that? Because.
There's a pillow, they sell it over at Walker Fabrics. It's called, it's a micro down. And so it is hypoallergenic. It is not feathers, but it reacts like a feather. Actually, I think it even feels better than a feather. But it's almost like, if I was to describe it, it's almost memory foam like. So but memory foam will come all the way back.
Right.
And this will not come back. So, when you lay on it, it'll kind of conform a little bit.
Okay.
But then when you come off of it, it'll just keep that shape. So it would totally karate chop.
Yep.
You could totally make it look like feathers, but no feathers in it. It's called a micro down.
Because none of my pillows have ever been able to.
I don't know that I've known of anybody else that has ever sold those pillows. Walker Fabrics has them where I used to own. We got a hold of them from this pillow company, and they made them as a feather alternative. They were a feather pillow company, and they made these as a feather alternative pillow, and really, really super nice inserts. But again, I mean, those inserts, even at wholesale cost, are expensive pillow inserts. Like, to get and you have to buy them significantly bigger than the cover. So say your cover is 20 inches, we would get like a 25 or a 28 inch and then shove it into that 20. It's
funny because I would think it would be the opposite.
No, yeah, you overstuff them, and they just turn out really, really good. So anyways, but I feel like the look to me, the karate chop look, or the I never look at I guess because I don't really love the pillows anyways. So I feel like pillows could be something you could cheap out on. That's a thought.
Mm-hmm. And just to tee off really quick on the whole pillow thing, he likes to lay we have 2 pillows on each side. We have our sheets, same sheets.
Why are we telling those right
now? And we have our decorative comforter and those pillowcases, the shams that come with it. So 2 on each side. He likes to lay his down flat, kind of like a hotel, I would think. I like to prop them up. So when you're looking at the bed, they're laying against the headboard propped up.
I think I just realized what the difference is. So for me, this is what makes it feel like, okay, what I would love in my mind, I'm like, oh, I've just been doing whatever. I'm exhausted from that long day or some hard thing or whatever. Maybe I come out of the shower, I get out of the shower and I just come in and no thought to rearranging. With the greatest of ease, I can flop on my bed and my head is on my pillow. If I lay on my back, bam, I'm on my spot. And with what you have, there is an amount of work that somewhere you have to, well, not even that, but I'm talking about all the other pillows. You got to knock the other pillows out of the way, go put them somewhere. So you either have to do that before you get in the shower or whatever. You have to pre-think about, all right, I'm arranging this so that when I come out of the shower, I can come flop on the bed. And I like to be able to just oh, I'm done. I'm done for the day.
Yeah, but
come
I feel
out.
like it takes just as much effort to make your bed at the end in the
Sure.
morning.
I'm not fighting over
Yeah.
it. I'm just telling
I know.
you, I don't prefer it.
Before you move on, you said I would find out what you don't like about the renovations we're going to do on these questions, and I'm not finding out.
Okay, it's right here. Hold on. One thing that you care about more
Okay.
than you want to admit.
Okay.
One thing you actually don't care about, and one thing you're willing to give up for the other.
Oh, okay.
I
All
think
right.
that'll probably answer it.
All right.
But let's see. All right, so here we go. We have last 3 questions, and then I really do have to boogie.
Yeah.
All right, one thing that you care about more than you admit. Do you have something in mind?
No, I want you to go
say
first.
There's one thing that you care about more than you admit.
Let me think about it while you go.
Okay, so my answer to that would be if there's one thing that I care about more than anything else, it really is no clutter. I do not like clutter. I'm okay with decor. If you want to decorate it, I can deal with decor. But clutter, I cannot take clutter. Like I hate,
Which is why I'm renovating our room.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm telling you that the thing that I would be like, it really, like inside of a room, color of the wall, I'll deal with.
Even though a color can look cluttered.
I agree. Yes, I'm with you. But I'm saying that like color, I can deal with a different color. I can deal with, different furniture. I can deal with different arrangements. I can deal with pillows on the bed. But the thing that I would be like, this is what I care about. I really love it's the difference that when I was a kid, my mom used to say that she was really clean. And when she said clean, and then I would go in and I would clean, and I would make it look very minimal. Like I would go in my room. My room was just, the word I gave it later was tidy. Like my mom wanted clean. When she wanted clean, she meant she took some sort of a cleaner and she wiped every inch of everything, opened up windows and got inside. And I do all that, like get in the tracks of the windows. And, she wants to make sure there's no dirt in the room, which I would agree that's the term of clean and that's what she wants. But for me, in my head, when I said clean and minimal, I'm talking about what's out and what's around. And so for me, I do not like clutter. I like tidy. So I know what you're saying.
Then you should hate the shelves that we just got rid of. That is the very definition of clutter.
I agree with you that they were cluttered. I also say that you talked me into them.
No.
you had me buy them.
I didn't have you buy them. You were like, I need something for the Christmas decorations.
I was going to put them on either side of the fireplace, and you told me.
No, this was before the fireplace. Look at the pictures.
I know, but we bought them, and I knew I was going to put in a fireplace. And I knew I was going to build the fireplace, and so I knew we wanted. So if you remember, they weren't there to begin with, and then when I built the fireplace, I put them there, and you're like, ew, get them away from that.
Oh, it was horrible. It takes away from that fireplace.
And I would agree. I did agree with that. And so we moved them away from the fireplace. And then I wanted to keep them because I'm like, well, we can put Christmas decorations on them. It gives you a place to put things like pictures or whatever. Anyways, they're gone now, so it doesn't matter. All right, what's one thing you care about more than you want to admit?
I don't know that it's more than I want to admit. I have no problem saying.
Okay, just what's like the thing that you care about the most?
Like design, picture perfect. I want my house to look like
She wants it the way she wants it.
like a Joanna Gaines home. That's
All right, I'll give you that. It's a hard question to some degree.
yeah.
What's something you don't actually care about at all?
Oh gosh, there's very little I don't care about. I have an opinion about everything.
I know what mine is, what I
All
don't really care about at all. I haven't even mentioned it because I really don't care about it too much.
Okay.
Kelly was all about getting rid of the bed frame. We have this bed frame that has like drawers underneath of it. And for me, I'm like, there's storage there. We talked about that earlier, just needing all kinds of storage. I don't care about the bed frame. She wanted to get rid of that bed frame. And I'm like, if we can figure out what to do with the clothing that's in those drawers, which you heard we said we're adding these dressers.
Yep.
So we're adding storage. Then I don't care about the bed frame. So to me, the bed frame is, I literally don't even look at it. I never think about it other than to get my clothing out of it. So to me, the bed frame's the thing I don't care about.
Okay.
You got to name something you don't care about. My opinion. That's what she doesn't care.
That's a lie. I love your opinion.
Oh,
Something. Yes, it does, babe. Stop it.
All right. Nothing. You don't have anything you want to say that you don't care about?
Nope, I care about
She
everything.
Cares about every
Yeah.
detail.
Every detail.
Every detail.
Yeah.
What's one thing you're willing to give up for the other person? We can't name that either, though.
No, because overall.
Come on. What are you willing to give? I feel like this whole episode we'd go back and watch. I've given up a whole lot.
Not necessarily, because I'm catering that I like too. No, you say this is, you said, I don't care. This is just my overall thing. I don't like clutter. So what is my overall objective to make that happen? I want it to be a place where it's not cluttered. And I care about the decorations and and what goes in. You don't. So it's not like your opinion doesn't matter. You're just like, I don't care. Do what you want to do. Farmhouse. Yep, go for it. But as long as it's not cluttered, and I'm doing that for you. And so, but I love that
you're
too.
willing to give up?
Name it. If there was something
No,
that you were
can't
like,
say it. No, it's what's one thing you're willing to give up?
Starbucks. And I did.
She's trying to bring up old stuff. I see what you did there. All right. Here's one thing I'm willing to give up. Art on the walls. You want art on the walls? In the bedroom, I'm not a fan. Like, to me, I feel like the curtains, the big headboard, the sconces on the wall, the lights on the wall, all of those things add to stuff. You're doing a fireplace and a TV. To me, all of those things are things on the wall. I don't want other art, but if you want art on the wall, you go in. She wants to do over the bed. She wants to do some sort of thing, like some sort of art.
So there's
over
a
the bed.
sign that I want to, it's a rectangle sign, and it says love you more. And that's what I want to put. I couldn't decide between a wedding picture.
She talked about 3 pictures. She talked about a wedding picture.
Mhm.
All of these things over the bed. She wants other pictures in other places in the room. We even have some pictures over top in one spot on a wall right now, which will probably get moved, but
Mhm.
that's beyond the point. I'm willing to buckle in that. I'm saying, like, I'm not fighting. And same with the pillows. Like, I'm not going to fight over the pillows. If you really want pillows on the bed, put pillows on the bed. I just scoot them off of there.
Mhm.
You know, if I ever am like super agitated, you'll know because I'll just chuck them. I mean, the nice thing about pillows is if you're mad, it gives you something to throw.
That's true.
Yeah, you can like
Instead
throw them in the
instead of your
chair.
phone, you don't want to throw your phone.
No, I don't want to throw something of value.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
as long as you don't throw the pillow at something valuable.
Like my face.
What? Who would ever do that? I meant like at the chair.
I know. I'm just kidding. I was trying to make a smart.
What am I, 10? Like throwing a pillow at you?
Oh.
Y'all, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. But
Yes, it has.
I got to roll.
So let us know our ending question.
Did we have a question?
We're making one right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We want to know whose side are you on?
Oh, okay.
Whose side are you on? Because wouldn't you say that you can be farmhouse, minimalist, clean?
Well,
My house is proof
I
of it.
said you can be. It said or. It said farmhouse or.
But there is no or. Like, who wants to be messy? Who wants to be farmhouse messy?
Well,
If you take the time to buy and decorate farmhouse, are you a messy person? There's your question.
yes, sometimes you are. Yes.
Who? Let me know who.
I think what she has in her head of farmhouse is a very narrow view of farmhouse. And for
Joanna
me-
Gaines.
Okay, but to me, if you were to say how is Cracker Barrel decorated, I would say farmhouse. And
It's a store, though. You've only given me 2 store examples.
okay, because I'm trying to be nice and not name someone's name. But I'm like, well, what about this person who's
But
got all
if
this
you're-
country stuff? Maybe that's a different word. That in my mind, country and farmhouse are similar.
Yeah, well, they're not. They're different.
So okay, see, so she has a very narrow.
You're thinking
mind.
like cabin
cabin
with the rocking chair in the corners
cabin,
and
cabin.
the old blankets with the
Yes.
bears on them. And you're talking Gatlinburg.
You're talking somebody's language right now. They're talking about somebody's house. Anyways,
Maybe Grandma Betty.
look, I'm just saying. In my mind, when you say farmhouse, I go, it can lend itself to country clutter.
Just can't bring myself to see that.
Well, when she thinks in her mind, she thinks white with little touches of black, and she thinks Joanna Gaines. She thinks the magazine, but that's not always what farmhouse looks like. Sometimes farmhouse is like a real farmhouse.
But I will agree. you have given up more for me to take reign and do what I want to do, for sure. But I do take into consideration your likes and your wants and what you overall desire.
As long as it fits within what she desires, then we're good.
But luckily it does, so we don't have to argue.
We love you guys. Hope you come back next week. Hopefully you're not like, well, that was weird.
It wasn't weird. It's just fun.
Just her and I.
Yeah.
We'll probably watch it over.
I mean, you might think we're like stupid or like that was dumb, that wasn't even funny, but you can't say we're weird.
They could.
It didn't get weird this time.
They can. They can say it. I gotta go. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Have a wonderful week.
Yeah.
Happy chaos. That's our song.